Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create an outlet safety plug or outlet safety cover. Something like these. And for that we're going to use Onshape. I took picture of one of the outlets and did some measurements and dimensions, as you can see in this photo. So let us begin by creating a new document. Name it outlet safety cover. Go to workplace units and change the centimeter to millimeter with one decimal. Get rid of the right and front planes. We're gonna create a new sketch and choose the top plane. Press N, and we're gonna start with this square. So we're gonna come here and choose center point rectangle, go to the center and hold down Alt to get a square and just type 32. After that, we're gonna draw these two parallel prongs with the same tool, 1.7, and the other one is gonna be 7.9, not the 6.5, because in order to work we have to mirror them. So it's gonna be 7.9. We're gonna go off of the center of the first rectangle and again 1.7, and this time 6.5. Now it's time for this grounding prong. We're gonna go to center, again hold down Alt and type 4.8. Now we're gonna set the distance between them. So we're gonna get the dimension tool. From the center of this to center of this is gonna be 12.7, and from center of this to center of this it's gonna be 11.9. And now we're gonna center all of these, and for that we're gonna use some construction lines. We're gonna find the center and do the same thing with this side. After that, we don't need this anymore, so we can maximize this. We can use symmetric tool, choose this one and this one, and after that choose this one to center it horizontally. In order to do it vertically, we're gonna select this, this, and this. We have the sketch, but let's clean it up a little bit by deleting these two lines and also getting the dimension tool and move things around. Just like that. We can check this and extrude. We're going to choose the all of the faces, and for the depth or thickness of the plates we're going to choose something between 2 and 3. Gonna check this. Now we're gonna do another extrusion for prongs. We can choose those prongs from the bottom. and the depth or thickness is gonna be 8. If you go back to the photo, we can see that we have rounded corners here, and for that we can choose the fillet tool. So we're gonna choose these two edges. 10 millimeter is too much, so we're gonna choose 2.4. Now we have completely rounded corners. We're gonna check this. We are almost done, but we can also round these corners. So we're gonna do the same thing. Choose these edges. If you can choose something like 10. And you can also choose something bigger like 20 to make it different. But for the sake of simplicity, let's just choose 10. And now we have our plug. So this is the base model of our plug. You can do extra stuff. For example, you can bevel these edges and make it easier to remove. For example, if you do another something like chamfer or again fillet, let's do chamfer this time. We can do something like this. Or even can make it 2, something like this. It's going to be easier to remove, but again we're gonna stick with our base model. Another thing that you can do, you can make a hole here and use another tool to remove it. But again, for the sake of simplicity, we're gonna stick with this base model, and we're gonna export this as STL, name it plug. The resolution is fine, and we can download it to our desktop. We can now open this with Cura. Let's close this. And as you can see, for this particular simple model, I have chosen a coarse setting, but the infill is 100%. And when we slice this, it's gonna be done in 9 minutes. And we can save that one to SD card and give it to 3D printer. It is the test time.